This video was kindly sponsored by KiwiCo. More on them in a moment. I have been so looking forward to this week for honestly several months now because I have been so excited to host my Play Cafe. I've already made one video kind of explaining that this was all coming, but this is the actual week of the party and I'm excited to bring you guys along for all of the prep and some of the sweet moments from the day. During the winter time, I visited what is called a Play Cafe, and essentially it's a coffee shop with an area set up for toddlers to play. So moms can reserve a spot, they can get a really tasty latte, hang out, be in community with other moms, and their children can be entertained. The only issue I saw with this was that they are kind of expensive, especially if you have 2 or 3 kids that you are paying for. It's not really the most amazing place to gather just because of the cost. I was telling my sister about this and she said, oh my gosh, you should just do that in your house for that price. And so I, of course, took that idea and ran with it and kicked off an entire party series called the Play Cafe. We are joking that it has become my entire identity because I have been so excited about it. We built a pergola, we got a swing set, we made buntings, all in the name of making Play Cafe a slightly more enjoyable space for moms to gather once a month at my home. I am going to tell you all about it and everything that I am doing. Before I do, I wanted to let you guys know that I am trying to be way better about linking things. So this dress, this espresso machine, all of that will be linked in the description box below. I'm even going to make a little Play Cafe sort of board for you guys to shop everything if you want to do this yourself. One little hot tip that I will give you guys about this espresso machine is that you can go through the Amazon link and then go through the different colors of the machine because the color doesn't really matter, and go and see if they have any used like new. I saw that you can save several $100s shopping that way, and that to me seems like a way more reasonable way to get your hands on one of these, which I do recommend because I do love our espresso machine, but definitely understand that the cost can be prohibitive sometimes. The very first thing I had to prep was clean my espresso machine, which you just saw, and now I am getting started on making some healthy whole grain muffins. The entire idea behind Play Cafe was to create an easy space for moms to gather and be in community with each other. Healthy muffins is just one small part. I wanted to make it to where moms didn't have to feel bad saying yes to a snack that was at Play Cafe, so we just did these whole grain maple sweetened muffins, and we did oranges and bananas, made it super simple. I also made sure that there were gates in my sunroom so that moms didn't have to feel bad or watch kids run through my house. And then they were playing in the fenced-in area outside. All of this was just to make sure that it is easy for moms, even down to the scheduling. We have made it to where it's just on a set day each month. So it's not something you have to think about. It's not something where you have to coordinate a time. You can either make it or you can't. And it's going to go on for about, probably until October or so. And all of that was just so that it's easy for moms. The shining star of Play Cafe is KiwiCo toys for 2 reasons. One, they look absolutely amazing in my sunroom and the kids love to play with them. And 2, they entertained my toddler for so long while I did all of the prep for the party. We have loved KiwiCo toys for years now, and I love them for every member of the family. I love that my toddler spends so much time and is learning so much because these toys are science-backed to be right along with her development. And I love that it comes with a parent book so that me and my husband can learn all about what our daughters are experiencing and learning at that stage in their lives. We are in our Panda Crate era because we have 2 daughters under the age of 3, which means every other month we receive a crate with developmentally appropriate toys that have been designed with care. KiwiCo helps our daughters build new skills through play. In this crate, our baby received all kinds of toys that she could touch and feel. This is a very new thing for her, and it's so exciting whenever she's holding stuff and she's learning how stuff crinkles and feels and sounds. And my toddler received a pretend play doctor's kit and a play backpack with some play snack kits. All of this stuff is so appropriate because my toddler just learned how to pretend, which she loves to do. So to be able to put on the little blood pressure cuff and take our little stethoscopes readings, she is having so much fun. And the KiwiCo toy is perfect for this stage of development for her. I know that you will love learning about your children's development, and your kiddos will love actually playing with the toys just as much as our family has, so make sure to head to the link in my description. You can use my code SUNNYDAYS to save 20% off of your first crate. Thanks so much to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. My husband and I both love to host, and we specifically love to host an open invite party, though that often puts us into a scenario where we don't exactly know how many guests are coming. We think it's really important to be able to create spaces for people to gather. Hosting is really fun for us. We don't mind the setup, we don't mind the cleanup, we don't mind the chaos around our house while it is happening. It is all genuinely a pleasure to us. In fact, we both kind of view it as if you come to our gathering that you are doing us a favor rather than us doing you a favor. All of that to say, the value of this party does not depend on reciprocity for me. I love being able to create a space where moms can find their village, and it's totally fine with me if nobody that comes ever invites me to their homes. Not everyone feels the same way about hosting as me and my husband do, and that's totally fine. It sounds crazy to say that this is a way to serve our village because genuinely we enjoy hosting so much, but we can do what we're good at and let other people do what they are good at. If what they are good at never benefits us, that's totally fine. We both view this as just something that we can do that we are good at that can create a space for people to gather and meet people and just genuinely have a good time.
This one's wet. I guess you left that bag outside when it rained. You're the tennis player.
Cute. Whenever I am hosting a party, the week leading up to that party, I like to map out my nap times and my awake times with the girls based on what I can do during those times and what can get done before the party starts. So I might be prepping food 2 days in advance. I might be gathering supplies 3 days in advance. And then what you are seeing right now is me prepping my sunroom. This happened the day before when I had just a small chunk of time to make it totally baby proof and take all of the toys from the other areas of our home and put them into our sunroom. I wanted to talk you guys through the logistics of the party day itself. I have said this before, but normally whenever I am sharing a gathering with you guys, I try not to get a ton of clips at the gathering. One, I want to be very present while I'm there. I want to be a host that can chat and be with people, because that is the whole point of hosting, in my opinion. And two, I don't want to subject people to being on camera if they don't want to. So for the day of the party itself, first, we started the gathering around 9 a.m. and most people left by noon. This is mostly geared towards younger moms who want to get stuff done before the morning nap or before nap time. So that is the reason we started at an earlier time. During the party, I had my nieces come and be baristas. They were so sweet. I can only hope that my teenagers turn out to be as sweet as my 3 nieces are. They took people's orders and they made sure to make the lattes just like people wanted them: hot, iced, oat milk, whole milk, with honey or with the brown sugar maple syrup that we made. It was really nice to have someone there to make the coffees so that I could be a host and not stand by the espresso machine. So I am really thankful that my nieces were willing to do that. There was no set agenda for what we were going to do at the Play Cafe. The whole idea was just to make it a place that was entertaining for toddlers, where moms could meet each other and just be in community with each other. So I didn't have any games planned or anything like that. As for the toys, you saw my sunroom, and then we of course have the swing set. We have a little tiny trampoline, and I put up a bounce house, so the toddlers were thoroughly entertained. In the coming months, I could definitely see this being a thing where I get out a water table, maybe a slip and slide or a sprinkler system, whenever moms are aware that they need to pack swimsuits. I didn't want to do it on the very first day because I didn't want people to get wet whenever moms didn't have any extra clothes. So I just loved the way that all of this turned out so much. We had so much fun, and it's definitely just making me feel so inspired and like there is a need. So if you are watching this and you want to do it yourself, please do it. I think that the moms in your community would absolutely love to attend an event like this as well. This was definitely a very sweet and very sunny day. I hope that you enjoyed getting to see a little glimpse into how all of this went, and I hope that you are feeling inspired as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys here next week.